James Reid was an Irish immigrant who arrived actually as an infant. His father had died on the ship, and his mother would die 5 years later. And in 1854, he purchased this tavern where we're sitting today and converted it into a chair and coffin manufacturer. He had married Christiana Conklin, whose business was upholstery, and they had 6 girls and 6 boys. And the story goes that the 6 boys helped their father build the coffins and the furniture, and the 6 girls helped their mother line the coffins and upholster the furniture.
I'm sitting at the 3rd floor of 254 Princess Street, where the original James Reid started his business. And this is how coffins were displayed and offered for sale at the time. They were attached to the inside of this door, which drops down, and the foot that you see here holds the display cabinet up, and the family would select one of maybe a dozen coffins that were on offer.
That was the time when families would purchase a coffin to take home and hold a wake at home. It wasn't until later that we opened a funeral parlor at the back of the furniture store.
These 1940s and 50s, we had a name board in the front of our funeral home inside the glass entrance doors, so that people coming down the street would look in the glass doors and see who passed away. And if they recognized the names, in those days, visitation was from 9 in the morning till 9 at night. And they would sign the register book and pay the respects to the deceased in the casket. And on this same 3rd floor, we have some of the historical items that we used for what was called house setups. And this is the drape that was placed behind the coffin. And here are the candles for the house setup. These beautiful glass candle holders were on top of chrome display stands. As a young teenager, I can clearly remember a huge belt that went from a motor on the 2nd floor up through a hole in the 3rd floor to a lathe where legs, furniture, and parts of the decoration on coffins were turned. That's my only memory of this actually being a true furniture factory. Although down on the main floor, we still have the original vault, the big safe, and on the front of it says James Reid Manufacturers. Very proud to say that the original James Reid and his youngest son, Fred Reid, my grandfather, used to advertise that we were the leading undertaker. I'm very proud to say that we are still the leading funeral home in Kingston.
After 167 years, we are proud and thankful to be a member of the Kingston community.
I want to truly thank the Kingston families for supporting James Reid Funeral Home over these many, many decades.